everyone, Lucas Logan here, and today we're gonna check the Witcher 4 demo gameplay with some of the footage that was dropped yesterday on the Unreal event. I don't have a chance to watch that because it was very close to my time to go to work, so we're gonna check it out now together. I heard a lot about how it looks like online already, so I'm excited for it. Let's jump into it. A bit high, but I think it's just the intro. State of Unreal. They make somewhat like Marvel intro for the movies.
Sleep, is he? The ploughing plonker. Break me pearlies on this blasted pit-ridden tract.
You don't have a thing yet, right? For the Witcher 4?
We're veered on dry road. Fight! The devil's on me! This rotten from!
Classic. The design for the characters is pretty good. There it comes. And the bottom is like technical presentation, no actual gameplay. Too bad.
Salt.
Almost had me fooled, Fruin.
Bro, that visual looks insane. Prior to the Witcher 4 drop, we're gonna make a series playing all three of them. I usually do like that when the games new sequels for games comes out. We play.
Thank you, everyone, and welcome to the State of Unreal at Unreal Fest Orlando.
We play them
We're here to show you what's
sequence,
next with
like
Unreal Engine
one,
and
2, 3,
so much
until,
more.
like a
We are
for the
thrilled
next game
that you're
coming,
able to join us.
coming up.
Thank you. But first things first, I'm here with Sebastian and Kitek from CD Projekt Red. We have a lot to talk about. Hey guys.
Hey.
Thank you, Wyatt.
If I already have them in series in the channel, when the new game comes, I just play the one previous, which is the I don't have series for any of the Witcher, so I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3 up to the 4 drop. If I have before 1, 2, 3 already posted as content, I would just play the third one again and jump right into the new one. So, but since I don't have any of them posted on my YouTube channel, we're just gonna make a we'll have the release date for the game. We're gonna make a marathon, play it for 1, 2, 3, and jump right into straight up in the 4.
To play the build for us.
Sure, let's do it.
Look this, bro.
This is a
Look
technological showcase set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
Is standard PlayStation
So in the game,
5.
you'll be playing as Ciri, a professional monster slayer, a witcher. She explores the world and hunts down monsters for coins.
in this tender.
The region we are in is called Covier.
60
and you'll get to explore it in a game.
Imagine this.
Right now,
on
she is investigating the monster, and after gathering
PC
clues,
with a
she is heading back to a nearby village.
It's gonna be insane.
All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
So just like Geralt and Roach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
That's so cool.
We return to town.
The game looks beautiful.
These two characters need to feel like one. Since you're gonna explore the world of
nature,
horseback,
the quality of the
riding is
nature,
seamless,
the
natural,
graphics,
and just fun.
Remind me
and
a
to
lot.
support that, we're introducing multi-character motion matching in Unreal. So Ciri and Kelpie, they're perfectly synchronized when mounting from any angle and speed.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
And we also support root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her feels realistic and grounded. And there are also some really nice improvements to our Unreal Chaos Flesh Solver and these machine-learned deformations. So you've got realistic muscles moving and stretching under Kelpie's skin without compromising the performance there.
Bro, that is insane.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world is
they're gonna nail this game.
Organic, especially Covier with
right
its
at the
dense
bat,
forest,
or gonna be those games. We see the project, so you know like the game's like his lag is crazy as fuck, like the first
artists from so many of their old constraints,
until they fix everything.
But we don't want to rest until everything we do in Unreal has that same spirit of freedom. There's always more work to do, and foliage is a huge piece of that puzzle. So we are excited to introduce nanite foliage. And in order to achieve gorgeous foliage density everywhere, while still being memory efficient, fast to render, we believe that a new idea was needed. So instead of the same card approach we've been using for the past 20 years, artists should be free to take a nanite approach to foliage, modeling every single leaf and pine needle. And the old LOD tricks of the past, they needed a complete rethink. And in their place, it's a new adaptive voxel representation in nanite. It's volumetric, it's fully 3D, it is super fast to render. And these dense clusters of triangles turn into these cubes, which at a distance, they're no larger than a pixel, and they react to the changing light of our dynamic sun and our shadows, and they allow artists to render whatever amount of foliage is needed to achieve their vision without compromise.
They have to drop this game on 2027.
How ambitious we are when it comes to bringing our vision to life.
If you drop it 2027, it takes Game of the Year. Because next year we have GTA 6 and every GTA is going to take it.
We can now bring in more content more quickly for the smoothest possible experience as we fly down to catch up with Ciri.
But this visual is so beautiful. Oh my god.
Welcome to Vrest. So Vrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands. It's also where Ciri took on her current contract.
Beautiful.
High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace and food.
The moment they release a demo so you can play on this, people go insane.
Let's see what Vrest has to offer.
Not her again.
He sounds like a rocket for Marvel Rivals.
Guys, notice how responsive the world is.
That's so realistic. She bumped on him, all the apples and stuff
directly
drop.
affect what happens around you. Sometimes even setting off chain reactions. Everything is working together.
That's cool. So the pigs saw the fruits in the ground. They start like walking towards there to get the fruits.
Oh, look at this poor gentleman being taught how to fly by an angry innkeeper. That's what happens when you cheat at
the rat running there.
Last of it, is it?
Okay, so this is the guy who gave the series Quest his own. Like you probably suspect, he has his own agenda in all of this.
You off your tits again, Wilfred. Get your ass up.
A typical day's toil.
Who in? Ah, Witcheress. What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them. And, well, suffice to say,
This looks
they'll
beautiful.
not reach you. As for the salt, found not one speck. I presume this comes as no surprise to you. Now. Kavir's smuggling trade is of no concern to me.
Shush.
The manticore that flattened your cars and devoured your men? Quite the opposite.
Manticore? No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton. Not here.
While Siri decides what to do about that merchant, let's take a look at the character technology that powers this marketplace.
Okay.
Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch this is. Won't find none fresher.
Reckon you ladies after one of them.
Cuz, get this cleaned and gutted for you. You mind, dearest? Interesting, something more. Got mackerel cod, all Braxton's finest.
And there is tons of tech at play here, even in this simple market stall. Metahuman tools, improved Unreal smart objects, chaos cloth, and more.
Yeah, and all of this exists to make sure that
Okay.
the gap in quality between Siri and NPCs is as small as possible.
Yeah, and closing that gap, it's not just about fidelity, right, but also authenticity. They should react to changes in the world around them.
But the prisoner in pillory isn't exciting enough for Vrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
The circus. Oh, you see all the people gathering around.
But the great performance deserves a huge crowd though. Let's crank it up.
So you are seeing tons of optimizations here to many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 300 animated skeletal mesh agents all going about their business. And the whole point is to leave breathing room for developers like you to introduce the gameplay and the systems that your players expect, empowering you to make your worlds come to life without Unreal standing in your way.
You are right. That's
ready for
the
like
open world RPG that we're
50
making.
gigabytes
But before we
patch
wrap
day
up,
one of this game.
how about
100%.
one final check-in with Siri?
The series went down there.
We are making this game to be the most immersive and ambitious open world Witcher game ever. And we are making this
They probably like, put like the
thanks to
camera
our
mode,
work on Unreal
swap a camera
with the
mode, just
team
like
at
navigate around, see things.
I think what we're doing together is going to bring in a new generation of open world RPGs, and I'm so proud of what we accomplished so far.
We are too.
So we're almost done, but before we go, here's a small gift for all Witcher fans. A first look at Lanexet.
This game looks beautiful. God damn. Give me chills.
With what?
Insane. And Cavill must be losing his mind. This. Learn more about The Witcher and TheWitcher.com. You're gonna have to check it out there. Yeah, these graphics, when you walk outside here, is insane. The quality. Look at this. Then we should start walking through the forest.
Everyone, what?
Witcher 4.
Like right here.
This is a technological
stunning
showcase
beautiful.
set in the world of The Witcher 4. What you just saw, and are going to see now is running on a standard PlayStation 5 at 60 FPS with ray tracing.
It's very hard to
So in the
believe that
game,
this is
you'll be
running
playing as
in
Ciri,
the
a professional
in
monster
the
slayer,
PlayStation 5
a witcher,
base on
to
60
explore the world and
FPS.
hunt down monsters for coin. The region we are in is called Covier, and you'll get to explore it in a game. Right now, Ciri is investigating the monster, and after gathering new clues, she's
Because the
heading back to a
graphics,
nearby
the
village.
quality of the environment is almost as good as the one we saw in the trailer for GTA 6.
All right, everyone, meet Kelpie.
Let weeds be weeds, Kelpie.
Love the
So
horse
just like
looks
Geralt
beautiful.
approach, Ciri has her own loyal companion.
We return to town.
These two
Most
characters
likely the
used to
next
feel like one. Since you're gonna
video is
explore
gonna
the world
see
on
for
horseback,
The
riding
Witcher,
used to feel seamless,
gonna be
natural, and just fun.
actually
and to support
gameplay,
that, we're
combat
introducing
system, stuff like that.
multi-character motion
Because we
matching in
saw
Unreal.
some
So
we don't
Ciri
have
and
depth
Kelpie,
on
they're
the story,
perfectly
but we
synchronized
have
when mounting from any angle and speed.
what the game looks like.
And
So most
we also
likely
support
upcoming,
root motion movement on Kelpie, so controlling her
Media
feels
from The Witcher
realistic
4
and
definitely going to
grounded.
be
And there are also some really nice
gameplay
improvements
footage,
to our
combat
Unreal
system,
Chaos Flesh Solver,
probably
and these
mission or
machine-learned
two,
deformations.
stuff
so you've
like
got
that.
realistic muscles moving and stretching
Look
under
at this
Kelpie's
horse,
skin
looks
without
like-
compromising the performance there.
So real.
So let's leave Ciri behind for a second and talk about the world itself. So much of the Witcher world
look at
is
this.
natural, organic, especially Covier with its dense forest and wild nature.
Yeah, and wild nature is hard. And with nanite geometry, faster range, modeling it's fully 3D to render whatever.
Agent live with Vrest. So Vrest is a port town, a hub for fishing, trade, and mining. It's one of those places where you can meet shady characters or overhear gossip from other lands.
The game
It's
looks
also where
gorgeous,
Ciri took
gorgeous,
on her current
gorgeous.
contract. High-tech, let's leave Kelpie here and explore the marketplace. And
Definitely having a big patch update on day
I'm
one to
so
get the
excited
job.
we can
There's
finally
no
show
way
you
we're
some of
not
this
gonna
stuff.
have one.
Let's see what Vrest has to
And
offer.
definitely gonna be huge. Not gonna be a small patch. For the way the environment looks like, the amount of NPCs around looks like.
For the furry rascal will often wait, and the bear's weight grants good fortune.
The guy was playing with the greasy bear right in front of everyone. This part is so cool. Like you bump. See, he
Guys,
dropped
notice how
the
responsive the
fruits
world is.
there. The kids saw the kids coming.
Character actions directly
the fruits.
affect what happens around
You saw the
Sometimes
pig.
even setting off
The
chain
pigs
reactions.
now saw the fruits
Everything
dropping as
is
well, and they're
working
going towards to get the fruits. That is super cool. Because you do your own thing, and the environment around you
look at
is
this
just
cool
doing their own
gentleman.
thing. So
He
this
knows
is like
how to
makes
fly
super
by
realistic.
handling people. That's what happens when you cheat at Gwent.
I'm pretty sure like each NPCs in this area have a couple different actions to do, like while you're exploring. They're not gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Like
so
walk to
this is
point
the
A,
guy
point
who
B,
gave
come
us
back,
the
stay
question.
a little bit, go
Like you
there,
probably
go back,
suspect,
stay a little bit
he has
again.
his own
They're
agenda
most likely
in all
gonna
that.
be doing different actions all the time, to make like more realistic.
A typical day's toil.
Who in?
But she looks beautiful. Her design looks beautiful.
What news of my wagons? No eternity is taking that damn salt to arrive.
I found them.
She looks beautiful, beautiful. I love her design.
Nice to say.
Black and
I'll not
red.
reach you. As for the salt, I'm not one speck.
That reminds me of one of the Assassin's
I
Creed
presume this
games
comes
that the
as no
character
surprise
have
to you.
black and red suit.
Now,
I don't remember which one it
this
is.
smuggling trade is of no concern to me. The manticore.
Black and red suit,
Flattens your
and
heart.
black and red
Devout
always
your
go
name.
well.
Quite the opposite.
But most likely,
Manticore.
eventually in the game you'll be able to like, change your
No, them winged hellspawn dwell in the arse end of Creighton.
gear and
While
stuff like that.
Siri decides what to do about
Unless
that
you're
merchant,
able to
let's
change
take a look
your
at the character
gear, but
technology
keep the
that powers
visual
this
for the
marketplace.
main clothing.
Why don't we listen in on these fishmongers? They're selling their wares, chatting up customers.
Morning, catch the seas. We'll find none fresher.
See how realistic it is? They're doing because Siri is the other side, and they're doing their own thing here.
Into seeing something more.
Go a little further.
So off.
In Pillar isn't exciting enough for Vrest. Let's grab everyone's attention with a circus.
So people start gathering because they start listening to music. So before we have somebody there
deserves a huge crowd
in the pole, and now have people doing this R's. It's kind of like small circles. So most likely you're gonna have each time you walk in the village, you're gonna have a different thing going on every time.
Many of Unreal systems, including an entirely new Unreal animation framework, allowing us to fit easily in our 60 FPS budget, not just in rendering, but also with room to spare on the game thread. Over 3 without
this open world Witcher game ever, and
we are too.
Look at the environment. The environment looks beautiful in this game.
Here's a small gift for all Witcher fans.
Beautiful, beautiful. I love her design. I want to see this in the Ultra, everything, what it looks like in the Ultra version of the PC. They're gonna look insane. So she's chasing there.
Onward, Kelby. With what?
Bro, we're gonna lose this horse. We're gonna lose this horse. Gonna be like a Red Dead Redemption 2. We're gonna lose this horse.
World of the Witcher 4.
Yeah, so this is our review, react to the 15 minutes of the Unreal showcase for The Witcher 4. It was all out of the environment. They explain more about the graphics, how certain things work, how the NPC system is gonna work in this game. For me, it's still crazy that seeing this running the PlayStation 5 base on 60 FPS. Even with the ray tracing, the graphic is still insane for a PlayStation 5 base. But it'll be like a bit more believable with PlayStation 5 Pro with ray tracing, but we'll see. Because the game looks a lot, the quality system, the graphics, the design, very close to the ones we saw in the trailer for GTA 6. So that's like blowing my mind, but I'm excited. This game looks beautiful. Most likely next video for The Witcher they drop gonna be combat system, gameplay, mission, a boss fight, stuff like that. Since we just saw they explain more of the environment, we don't have depth in the story yet, but they explain more depth what we're gonna see for the game in the upcoming months. I hope this drop this game on 2027 because I want this game to be Game of the Year, and this year is very tight because we have Clair Obscure. We're gonna have that is trending on 26th this month. They have this I think it's Fiction, the one that the same studio that did the Take-Two, I think is the name. That might get a hit as well to get Game of the Year. We have the game of Blueprints, that is a puzzle game that everybody say is really good. Might get Game of the Year as well. And next year we have GTA 6, so no way any game is gonna take over GTA 6. 2027, if you beat The Witcher 4, high chance to get Game of the Year. Because I'm pretty sure the last part of Final Fantasy 7 not gonna come until like I would say, because they've Rebirth dropped last year, so I would say 3 or 4 more years until they drop the last part. So we'll see. But I loved what I saw in this game. Insanely beautiful, graphics insane. Definitely we're gonna be playing a marathon from game 1, 2, and 3 as right after the 4th drop, so we make it like back to back in this series. So I'm pretty excited for that. So what we can do now is just breakdown trailers, look out for more news, and wait for they drop more stuff for us. A demo gameplay for us to play would be like perfect. I would love that, but most likely not gonna have that until they release a next content showing combat system, stuff like that. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, love it what I see. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like, subscribe, make sure you turn notification for every single video here, turn notification in the channel, so you're gonna receive every single video. I'm trying to like pump the channel with a bunch of content in the stream on my days off of work, so try to go back as active I was. So hope you guys enjoyed the videos. If you do, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.